Houston, Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's King. Grabs it in the middle. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Warhawks are in the hurry-up.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Trying to get to it. Fires into traffic, picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Looking downfield, it's King. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and line.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Spits it out to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. First down for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air, it's King. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Power football with the run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll start this drive firing. Lofts one high and deep. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. A first down for the offense. They'll open this third quarter with a run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going.
That's a live ball. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And he had an opportunity. UL Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Looking to go up top on first down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Back to pass, it's King. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Warhawks in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. Tackled after picking up the first down. The Warhawks have their offense in high gear. They want to just keep throwing it. He'll pull it down. Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Smith.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tug the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down.
And it's picked off at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody.
First down to start the drive after the break. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Feeling some heat. At the 40, there he goes. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself. And the Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Right down the middle. And here's the third interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, and it's his fourth interception of the night. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they still got it at the 31.
This is a...
The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to take off. Stumbled to the ground. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To throw, it's King. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Gonna need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with the coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been a Welcome to Troy, Alabama. A lot of fans might think that running through the tee is reserved for the Volunteers of Tennessee. But the Trojans here at the Vet would strongly disagree as we are set for a showdown on the wiregrass. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the UL Monroe Warhawks taking on the Troy Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, you love hearing the crowd, but more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
The Warhawks will hustle to the line.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now on this opening drive this guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
This time it's complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered out.
Back to pass, it's King. Getting some heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Coming after it. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground.
Well, and you can tell the QB, he drops back and he wants to throw the football.
Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. His aerial assault continues. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down.
Well, the unique thing about this defense with their nickel person.
First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Makes the grab inside the 30. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, what a grab by the defense. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
And I tell you what, when defenses...
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster it. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Warhawks want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's King. Buying some time. Going to try to get it himself. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Fires to the right. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit...
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Line gets set, 1st down. He wants to throw. Looking to buy time. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Nice job playing assignment football by that defensive end. Knowing what my job is, not letting that quarterback get out, get loose, making a good play, and most importantly, being there in the right spot and getting him on the ground.
They get him down after he makes the catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's King. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up.
Offense set on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. And the Warhawks want to move quickly. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. A strike downfield. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. The Warhawks with the 1st and 10.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in him.
He's got it inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. The incomplete pass leaves them with 2nd down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws down the gun of the defense. It's incomplete.
What an unbelievable job by the secondary. No pass rush in sight. Quarterback had all day to throw, but they still took away all the options in the back end. Great job.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, after struggling so much in the 1st half, he thought they would have made some adjustments here at half.
1st down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's King. Looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're bringing heat. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Man, you know, sometimes ball carriers just have to know.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback.
Oh, look out, there he goes! And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. That pass is incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Steps away to find some room. Barishnikov should be so sweet. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Looking downfield, it's King. And down he goes back at the 3. And the Warhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. The offense set for a first down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Bailey. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. He'll come out throwing on first down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving new guys an opportunity to see the field and just see what they can do.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, Malone Stadium, home to the ULM Warhawks, and fans have been getting ready for this one pretty much all week. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Dropping back, it's King. They're trying to get to it.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this game.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive.
First down for this offense. He's going to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. Throws to the wideout. And the dive and the grab along the right sideline. The Warhawks moving quickly to the line.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle, working that left side. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Warhawks are rolling down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And it's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, that's fumbles in consecutive.
UL Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, you dropped it, and you didn't pick it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. So just how aggressive can they afford to be as they snap it on 2nd and long from the 13? As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the catch. It's Davis. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. At midfield, he's got room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The timing was just off with the freshman pass well behind him. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw, it's King. Moving out of the pocket. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Even if they don't convert, few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw it on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch inside the 25. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Grab near the sticks. It's Berry. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Quarterback moving. Still on his feet at the 45. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Throws for the tight end. Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebacker.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Trying to get to it. This should be the last play of the quarter. To the air on first down. Gonna let it fly. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. And back to the air on second down. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time?
And they got him for the sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes
he's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
In the situation,
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And the quarterback is snowed under. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Warhawks are moving quickly down the field. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. They keep attacking through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Warhawks want to crank the tempo. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defense.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Got room on the return. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, James Madison. They build this fourth quarter. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Comes out throwing on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Looking to scramble. Turns it on in midfield. Nothing but green ahead. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Looking to pass. It's King. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.